Hello there. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best Samsung monitors in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a Samsung monitor. We'll put the link to all the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. Samsung CRG5. Samsung's first 240Hz curved gaming monitor, the 27-inch CRG5, features NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility for exceptionally smooth gaming. See your enemies before they see you with high 3000:1 contrast ratio, while 1500R curved screen immerses you in the action. The CRG5 is a 27-inch curved QLED monitor with VA panel, 1 ms response time, 144Hz refresh rate, and FHD resolution. It has superb sRGB color reproduction to make your games look as smooth as possible, and the stand can be rotated, tilted, swiveled, and pivoted to give the ideal setup on your desk. AMD FreeSync tech is included, and you can connect with HDMI or DisplayPort. If you're a gamer, this should be on your shortlist. Number 4. Samsung LC27F398FW NXZA. This model is one of the best cheap Samsung monitors, however despite the low cost it has good connectivity options. The monitor has a slightly curved display that gives an excellent picture while watching movies or playing games. If your priority is a wider aspect ratio, you should choose a larger display. You can connect virtually any modern systems to this PC monitor, since the manufacturer replaced the outdated VGA and DVI with the new DisplayPort and HDMI ports. It doesn't have built-in speakers, but you'll be glad to get an OSD joystick. If we talk about customization options, the C27F398 is inferior to many competitors. You can only adjust the tilt of the monitor. It's impossible to change the height and pivot. Number 3. Samsung SR650. The Samsung computer monitor has the thinnest frames. Therefore, if you want to use it as part of the multi-screen design, you'll get a great display with virtually no boundaries and nothing will distract you from watching a movie or performing other tasks. Samsung has taken care of your health and used the eye comfort technology. Moreover, this model includes protection against blue light, eye saver mode, and flicker-free technology saving you from annoying flicker. If the eye rest mode is enabled, light emission with a wavelength of about 400 nm will decrease until it reaches the optimal level necessary for eye relaxation. In addition, the monitor supports game mode and FreeSync technology. Easy Setting Box is another useful feature of the Samsung display monitor. It allows you to split the monitor into several sections. Number 2. Samsung LU32R590CW NXZA. The Samsung 4K monitor has a curved screen, an effective vertical alignment panel, and quantum dot technology. Although this model is declared as a 32-inch monitor, in fact, its diagonal is 31.5 inches. If you sit very close to the monitor, you'll understand why many users consider this the best Samsung curved monitor. Thanks to quantum dot technology, the monitor is capable of displaying a billion color shades. Using the picture-in-picture mode, you also get 2 halves of the screen, but you can control them separately. In terms of connectivity, you can use an audio port, 1 HDMI port, and mini DisplayPort. You cannot connect old graphics cards in any other way. In general, the connection options are pretty weak if you want to fully enjoy 4K resolution. Number 1. Samsung LC34J791WT NXZA. C34J791 is Samsung wide monitor aimed at versatile usage. Despite a satisfactory resolution that boasts productivity, it has a disappointing viewing angles. The Samsung 4K monitor has good SDR or peak brightness that suits average lit rooms, but it hardly works for the glare in well-lit rooms. Window sizes don't impact their brightness. When calibrated properly, the monitor will have decent color accuracy, as well as a high level of SDR color volume coverage. You can change its height and tilt, but its rotation is unchangeable. Being smooth and round, the display case supports the screen firmly but enables slight wobbling. Now that we've showed you the best Samsung monitors out there, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Response time. Response time tells you how long a monitor takes to change individual pixels from black to white, or, if it's G to G response time, from one shade of gray to another. Longer response times can mean motion blur when gaming or watching fast-paced videos. For gaming monitors, the highest response time you'll likely see is 5 ms, while the fastest gaming monitors can have a 0.5 ms response time. Resolution. One aspect of the PC monitor that you need to consider, though, is resolution. While 1080p was once the gold standard, today it's just a baseline. If you're happy to spend a little more, there are a few other options worth considering, especially if you want to improve screen space or gaming visuals. Resolution isn't the be-all and end-all of the monitors, though, in fact, too much resolution on a small screen can often be annoying because it shrinks all images down and forces you to enlarge everything to easily read it. Contrast ratio and viewing angle. Contrast ratios tell the difference between how white and how black a monitor screen can get. Higher contrast ratios are a good sign because that means colors will be more differentiated. However, multiple measurements for contrast ratios exist, and stated specs aren't very reliable, so take it all with a grain of salt. Viewing angle isn't as important for a monitor as it is for a TV screen. But if you like to watch shows on your computer with groups of friends, aim for a larger viewing angle so people at the sides can see easily. Anything above 170 degrees is good news here.